will join you in the sun. In time, you will help them accomplish wonders. You believe your son is safe? I will find him! I firmly believe that the world found out where it really was. But you're Jimmy. He was convinced that the world wasn't ready. What do you think?
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
Well, here it's an S. How about super?
Excuse me.
Hey guys, what's up? It's the America Live 1997 here with my brother Danny Danger. Hey guys, what's up? Tonight, now that you've actually seen the video, we are reviewing Man of Steel. It's a little late for some people
Because we saw it last week.
Yes, we did. And may I just say that the critics are being way too hateful on this. Rotten Tomatoes is so far is at 56% so far on Rotten Tomatoes. Do you agree with the critics that it's disappointing in some ways to you?
No, I don't think it's very disappointing. I think it's an awesome reboot to the series of Superman.
Yeah.
And I hope they were a little nice to Zack Snyder. You know, because he made a wonderful movie. It was beautiful.
Well, this film was directed by Zack Snyder, who did Watchmen,
And
300.
Christopher Nolan produced it.
Yep.
Which is why Superman has a little
Darker theme.
darker side, darker theme to it.
So the story is it's a reboot of the entire franchise in some ways. It's basically Superman. The story starts off.
It starts off on
Krypton.
Krypton.
First 15 minutes of
Yeah,
film.
it starts off how, what happened on Krypton, you know,
His father
the
making
main
a movie.
story and everything, and how Superman came to be on Earth,
Yeah. And why his eyes changed.
and his journey on on
Finding his
Earth,
place on Earth.
and how he has to deal with all the hardship, his powers, he's trying to keep it a secret, stuff like
Yes.
that.
And may I just say, the performances here are really top notch. Henry Cavill is a new Clark Kent Superman. He did a
Good.
really good job. I mean, he really believed that he has to perform. Really sells the part for being Superman, having a dark story, a dark arc, or backstory. And I think that was a really good job done well. His parents, the father, Russell Crowe and Kevin Costner, are two great fathers, as they're both emotional. Because if Kevin Costner wasn't in the film, in my opinion, the film wouldn't have that much emotional attachment to it for the father. Because you say that, he's not in the film that much, he did a really good job in his role.
Which father?
Kevin Costner. Russell Crowe was in the film a lot more than Kevin Costner, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did not expect him to be in it that much. I thought he was going to have a little bit movie screen. What do you think about the performances here?
They were, it was good. They both did a very good job, like, to play their part, because it wasn't like in the whole movie, so they had to be outstanding. They had to blow our minds away, and they did with their immediate acting in the movie.
Yes. And I gotta say that people are also hating on the film because this isn't really a Lois and Clark story, which is Lois Lane is acted by Amy Adams. And I think she did a good job as well. She plays a more upfront person that's trying to figure out stuff. She isn't sitting by the bleachers.
She's a journalist. She's always wants to be the first one on the story and everything. Wants to be the first one to show everyone and everything.
And this film isn't really about the relationship between Lois and Clark. This is a film
About
Clark and his meaning on Earth.
Yeah, and trying to find out where he came from and everything.
Because he was born on Kansas farm, and he does not know.
No, he wasn't born. He grew up there.
Grew up there.
Lived there.
Not born, my mistake. And the film really was amazing, in my opinion. I mean, the visual effects are amazing. The way the city, the place is always constructed. General Zod was played by Michael Shannon.
He's from the TV show on HBO, Robot Empire, that started out September 8th, I believe.
back TV show. He does a good job as a villain. He has that sternly dark voice, that not like super dark voice like Darth Vader or anything, but that feeling that makes you feel like he'll kill you in a second.
His character is always. His character looks like a bad guy.
He always looks like a bad guy.
His
right
character
from the
is like you see him looks like a bad guy. Like when this looks like a bad guy.
Well, cause he's like the.
His face, just
yeah,
his face.
and his expressions really sell you on the meaning. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Bane was in Batman.
He's a good actor.
Yes, you did a great job. Now, I've never seen fighting in a movie like this really done well. Like, did you really think that the cinematography, the destruction of the film is beyond amazing?
It was good, but I had a problem.
What?
Cause you see, okay, right?
Okay.
Fighting scenes, they're fighting like in Metropolis, right? Right, all the buildings is being like
Demolished
and everything. I wonder, other people had died there. Like, I'm like, oh my God, Superman tried to help them. No, he's fighting the guys, and they're all getting killed. I'm like, oh, I feel bad for you guys.
I think the guys already
Feel
left the
bad.
buildings. I think
No, I can't. Yo, you see like the radius of the blast and everything. You see the buildings crashing down and people inside the building
they
hiding.
don't just fall
They're
to one building.
dead.
They go to like 8-story buildings.
And Kansas, oh my God, the town. Imagine the mayor. He must be pissed having to build that shit over again.
Yep, he's gonna be wasting all his money on that. Let me just say, the destruction here is amazing. The visual effects is top notch.
Zack Snyder, he did a wonderful job.
He was saying that's too much like a Zack Snyder film. I didn't really notice that much Zack Snyder like moments. Like they're saying it's too much like it's too comic booky for itself.
Like the graphics, like I knew it was, of course, it was Zack Snyder's input on the graphics and everything.
Yeah.
And cinematography because, and like a punch, Watchmen, you could see his
Work.
his work in it, like.
Well, the trailers really blew everyone away. I mean, every single trailer that he did was amazing. Sucker Punch, amazing. 300, amazing. All his films, even Legend of the Guardians, that Owl movie, was good, I think. Now, to say that Zack Snyder is going downwards and falling to like the bottom of the pit is really not a good thing to say, because this Zack Snyder is showing his best, and I think his best came like really hard here. I mean, David Goyer wrote the script and wrote the story with Christopher Nolan as well. So
Nolan did a good job on this too.
now people are saying they want it to be a little more like the Dark Knight Rises, but that's gonna be
can't.
harder
You can't
because Batman is just a human.
He's not superhuman like Superman. They're two like different people. Like,
But they tried to
how
balance
you
it together.
How you gonna like try to like put the two together? It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be weird.
It's gonna feel kind of loose and not really make that much sense.
Anyways,
But it still did a good job.
Warner Brothers, like they hoping that this movie would
Start the Justice League.
yeah, but you see, the Marvel is doing better than DC, right?
Yeah, because DC has like little
It's
problems. Like
problems.
Green
Green
Lantern
Lantern
was
was shit.
not really a big shit. It was like a little shit in my opinion.
What else?
Well, that's like the only DC films that I know. I mean, Superman, remake.
The only movie that has made
Really?
DC like rise was Batman trilogy. Anyways, and the old old movies, they were good. But the first one, the best. Like
Yeah,
the old one.
Christopher Reeves really did sold the film. That was really amazing.
All the Marvel movies were good.
They're all amazing for some reason. Because Marvel, they have like a plan. They have a date and that's it.
Disney has a plan as well for the company.
Yeah.
Marvel.
So basically, what we're trying to say here is that DC has to step it up, and so is Warner Brothers. If they want a Justice League by 2015, they're going to need to like add characters in right away. Like what they've been doing.
And I think that Zack Snyder has proven himself of his last mistake with Watchmen and Sucker Punch.
Well, Watchmen wasn't a mistake.
No, it was a wonderful movie, but it didn't make a profit.
Oh yeah, it did half of what 300. Yeah.
It didn't make a profit.
But you and me, we saw Watchmen, and we agreed that
I
was
loved Love the movie.
masterful film.
To be honest, I thought it was cool. I'm like, it's awesome action,
The performances,
the CGI, and
everything was really good. Now, Sucker Punch really did kind of make everyone look like.
I liked it as well too. Well,
yeah, Sucker Punch wasn't a bad
okay.
film, to be honest.
People are gonna watch it because it's these girls, these hot attractive girls. They're in fighting scenes,
Dreams
which
and stuff.
dream. Well, they have their guns and the swords. But those guys would be like, "Wow, that's so cool! I want to see it." But it's not like the script was okay. Everything the story was okay.
Snyder wrote that script.
But the action scenes was the best part of the movies.
Well, the
and
story
the
was
CGI.
weak, or the second part story was flawed. Let's be honest, it was confusing at times.
It was like I was like, wait a second.
With the worlds and the dimensions.
I was like, wait, is this a strip club? Is it a brothel? Is
It's
it
a
like
brothel. It's like a psychological brothel.
I was like, but at the end of it, it's a freaking institution.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, the beginning does that, the middle does that. And I'm like, this is,
Well, that film's supposed to be rated R, but they made PG-13 for some reason.
Anyways,
But back to Man of Steel, I gotta be honest that he already wrote that he's doing Man of Steel 2 with David
That's
Goyer,
great.
but he's not doing it with Christopher Nolan. He's not doing it because Christopher Nolan's doing another movie and some other stuff.
what movies are doing?
He's doing his own project. It's not like DC
It's
movie.
not.
It's kind of like
yet.
what?
It's not announced yet.
I think it's called Interstellar or something like that.
Or is it a horror?
I think it's like a science fiction movie. I don't know. But we'll learn more about it months on and stuff. But so far, DC did a good job. To say that it's the best movie of the summer is really hard to say because we still have Elysium to come out. We still have a few other
We
movies.
saw World War Z.
Oh yeah, that wasn't that perfect. Like
It was a good movie
it
though.
was still a good movie. But still, what do you give it out of 10?
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna give it this film. I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because there's like little moments that I had that was
And also,
problematic.
I
But-
had a problem with his hair. You know that? Like the fighting scenes, his hair stood perfect the whole time.
Well, it's
I'm
a
like,
movie.
I'm like, that's not realistic right there. His hair, the hair would have been messed up. Like with the fighting scenes, and also, oh my god, dude, fighting scenes with the girl, Fiora, who's with
Right hand man is odd.
Zod, what, yeah, she was awesome, ass. I mean, yo,
She's
so
an
yo,
evil bitch.
there was a scene where I'm like, wait, Michael, is this your game, Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham Asylum?
Arkham City
Yo,
and stuff?
yo, it was a movement, which was like, I'm like,
Like
Michael,
moving fast.
I'm like, this is crazy, man.
Well, it has. Well, there are also new elements in the film that I did not realize from the original show and comics and all. But it took out little things. Like there's no kryptonite in this movie.
Yeah,
thank
his
God.
weakness is his emotion for human.
Well,
No.
they didn't want him to have weakness from emotions, but
Well, his weakness is he's trying to protect the human race.
and he doesn't want humans to die because he's basically trying to like respect them and all, you know. And basically, just saying it now, I give it. It's overall 9.5 out of 10 for me.
I agree with him as well.
It's just that it's not that much of a bad film at all. It's not a bad film that I say don't watch it. I recommend
Watch
this film.
it.
Yeah, and buy it on DVD if you want to.
Buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, like I buy a lot of movies on Blu-ray.
Buy a shirt.
Oh yeah, we got this shirt at UHJ Bay. It's a combo.
It's a General Zod shirt.
Yeah, and it says on the back, prepare to kneel, with the Regal sign. Yeah, we bought this for $20.
I did.
He bought it for $20. So, you guys just like the video, comment below and subscribe. The Last of Us will be coming soon.
And also the World War Z review will be coming out shortly from us. And you know.
So,
Guys, I
that's all,
hope
guys.
you have an awesome month of June. And
now
now,
it's July now.
and now, yeah, I hope they had an awesome month of June. And now, we welcome in July.
Yeah, so there'll be some July reviews, Pacific Rim.
And my birthday will be coming out. Will be coming out. My birthday will be in July.
Yeah, so he's the 17th of July, so there's a movie. Who knows? So guys, please like the video, comment below, subscribe. Also follow us on Twitter on DMUDClean1987. This is Danny Jr. 95, right?
Yep, and have a wonderful day.
See you guys. Bye.